Hello everyone, this is Marshwasta. Welcome back to our YouTube channel cat.in. So today we will see another lecture on sweep part 4. So we will again choose this front plane and draw any path for the sweep structure. So I will select this as a like this. This is the path where we want to make a sweep. Okay. Now I will go for the complete sketch and create a plane which is normal to this point. So I will select this sweep and this plane and complete OK. Yeah. Now we have this plane and this path. So will go for this sketch and I will choose this polygon and draw a small structure like this and make it horizontal. So we have this profile and this path. So what we will do now, we will go for this sweep structure, sweep feature. This is our sweep profile. This is our sweep path. The structure will look like this. Why it is showing this type of line? Because we have selected curvature display mesh to view. I will complete it. I will on off it. So we have this structure, right? Now there is something called this in options. You will see this profile twist. We have already covered follow path and keep normal constant. We have this profile twist. So profile twisting is we can revolve the structure around the this path. This is the profile. So we can make it revolve along this line, this path. Okay. So we have this twist value. So for when we select this twist value, we have this twist control option. We have three options: degrees, radians, and revolution. So degrees, radians are all these three are all together equal. So 360 degrees one revolution, right? Radian and degrees formula we already know. So direction one, we have this degree. So we will go for 1 degree. You can just uh, review the rotating view. You can see the structure is rotating on a revolving using a degree, right? Or you can also use this radian value. So whatever the degree radian, it will show you like this. Or you can use the revolution. So we don't need 360 degree, we need one revolution. So just click on one and you can see the structure is rotating like this, right? So I think you understand what I'm saying, what I'm trying to say. This is the twisting power of the SolidWorks. We have another tool called direction vector. This profile twist, this direction vector. So direction vector is not any twisting thing. Direction vector is make it uh, at direction vector means to put particularly constraint in that direction. So we have this direction vector in many future tools also. So direction vector means to make it more constraint towards this any edge, any plane, any uh, two vertices. Okay. So let's just make it. Let me show this mesh preview. And right now, if we don't click on this none, the preview you can see is this. Now suppose I have selected this edge. What will happen is SolidWorks will try to make it twist or make it more constrained more towards this edge. Okay. So right now the geometry is smooth. You can see the geometry is similar, symmetrical all over the body. Now what will we do? We will go for this direction vector and I will select this edge. Now suppose now what is happening is it is making it more constrained towards this. You can see that there is a bulge here, or you can see this profile, this uh, intermediate profiles, the profile that they are changing it, right? And if we make it none, what will happen? It will be a smooth profile like this. And right now we don't have any tangent to adjacent faces, but it is similar. If we have any tangent faces, the profile will adjust to this. Let's just make it like this. So now, see, you can see this on this edge, this horizontal edge, the profile is not making it more constant. I think there is some failure on it. That is why if we complete it, it will look like the sweep could not be completed because it intersect itself while passing through segment number one of the path. Okay, the pathing passing too closely to itself. So these are the errors we have already converted when if we have any error on. Let's just make it like this. So you can see this edge. You can see here the edge is bulging or edge is making it decompress towards this and the profile is changing and you can see the structure is also changing. So direction vector is to make any geometry constraint towards this direction. Okay, to follow this direction instead of the profile, right? More so less. So this is how we will make this twisting structure. Now let me work on this twisting more. Okay, now there is another thing called middle sweep or other things. Okay, I will show you this one. Let's just make it a plane which is not at the end. I will make a plane at any uh, distance between this profile. So I will make a plane, select this uh, path and this edge. So now plane is here. Okay, plane at this point, and I will select. I will make a rectangle on this point. Let's just say. Now, when we make a profile at any position inside the profile, now what will happen is sweep boss base. If we select this profile and if we select this path, what is happening is SolidWorks is making us SolidWorks providing is three options: one direction, bi-directional, or direction two. I think it is easy for you now to understand. If we have created any profile at intermediary position uh, on the path, SolidWorks will give us this three option: direction one, both direction, and direction two. So I think it is easy. Now let's get back to our this twisting option. So keep practicing. You will get it easily. Okay, it is not any not any great point, but it is there. If you want to make it sweep on in this direction, so we can do it. Okay. Okay, now we will go for this again. I will delete these three structure. You can select it and select yes to all. I will go for this front plane and I will make a line like this in top direction like this. Okay. Now when we complete the sketch, now I will make a rectangle. Let's just say I will make a rectangle at a distance of this point. Okay. Now what is happening is, okay, the rectangle is too much small. Okay, now it is okay. Now what is happening is I have created a rectangle and I have created a path. I will go for this sweep. I have not using this PS relation, but it will follow because this is a straight structure, straight line. So what is happening is I will select this sketch and this profile. Solid SolidWorks will make it a sweep along this line, but geometry is here, right? So the sweep is like this. Okay. Now what is happening is I will go for this profile twisting, twist, specify twist value, and I will go for this degree. So what is happen is, see, we already know this that revolution occurs along this path, right? So what will happen is you can see it is rotating along the line. Now you can see easily. Can you see this? It is rotating about this path, right? You can see the circuit. You can see the profile it is making, or you can directly go for this revolution and click on one. So one means 360 degree. So now what is happening is it will look like this. 2, it will look like this. 3, it will look like this. 4, it will look like this, right? So we can make any that the children's playground. We have this what you can call it. In Hindi, we have said that jhula, that sliding playground, right? You can make it like this. So keep practicing on this sweep twisting options, and make sure that you uh, uh, have covered this properly. If you have any query, please do ask. Now one thing is left. So we have this uh, structure called looping structure. So we already know if we draw any circle like this, and if we go for this sweep boss base and go for the circular profile, it will look like this. Now, uh, what is happen if we make it revolve? See, for circular, if we twist it, the circle geometry will remain circle. That is why it is not showing any twisting option. Okay, so keep it mind. No, I don't want this, so I will create this. I will go for any plane which is normal to this circle like this, and I will make it a rectangle. So in this case, I don't need it to be PS. I don't need it at the middle of this line, so we don't use PS. Or can you can use it PS for making it at the middle of the path. Okay. Now what we will do? We will go for this sweep boss base. Profile is this. You can see the structure is like this. Now I will again go for this sweep profile. I will go for this twist value, degrees, revolution, and I will click on one. What is happening is it is revolving like this. You can see this geometry. Let me off this one. Okay, this mesh you can easily connect how it is rotating. Okay, this is the first one, two, but the geometry it is changing, right? Three, four, whatever you want. Just make sure your graphics is big enough to make this type of revolution. Otherwise, the SolidWorks will hang and it will take more time if you give more than 10, 12 dimension revolutions. So I think we have covered mostly the things. There is another thing called merge align faces. We will cover it in when we will go for this any uh, drawing practice. Okay. So thank you everyone. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel, and please share it with your friends and whoever need the SolidWorks instruction. And if you have any query, please do ask. And thank you very much. And also like my Instagram page cat.him. So thank you very much.